Hello to everyone who is watching this gaming let's play on YouTube. I am Jordan Mustang 87 and now I've decided it's time for me to now get on with an all new let's play, and hopefully one that will prove my channel does have a place on the map. Because, well, since I completed Cars Racer-Rama, my views have kind of been fading out a little bit. And well, I've now decided it's time for me to get on with the game itself. So, I figured I would just press the start button because I figured if I don't, then well, technically there would be many different things I'd have to go through. And I will have to go to options, obviously, because, well, I figure there are some sound things I obviously need to sort out so I can hear my voice. Because, well, that seems to be pretty loud. Also, it is going to be very hard for me to squeeze in my voice whilst I know there is tons of in-game dialogue in this game. And officially, I figured that was necessary, and apparently it might be we do also get cheat codes, which is one thing many other video games don't have nowadays, but officially, what I can say about this game is, well, it was it was released in the same year the film itself was released, as which Cars 2 technically came out in 2011, and officially we've got a lot of all new shit here, and I am going to try my best to do an introduction to this game. So, Disney Pixar Cars 2, the video game. Officially developed by Avalanche Software and Firebrand Games, also developed by Virtual Toys for the PlayStation Portable, Firebrand Games technically being for the Nintendo DS versions, as of which this game was developed for both the DS and the 3DS. And the other platforms it's available for are technically the Apple Macintosh, Microsoft Windows. I'm going to assume you need Windows 7 software minimum. Along with there also being the PSP, obviously the PlayStation Portable, for iOS, the Xbox 360, and most importantly, the PlayStation 3. Developed and released around the world in June of 2011. Even though I'm pretty sure this game must have been developed at around about the same time the film itself was developed, and well, apparent as it might be, there are many people who do declare the game itself to actually be better than the film. Personally, as a die-hard Cars fan myself, I do think the film itself is actually pretty funny, but I can understand why lots of people didn't really like it that much compared to the first one. And I will admit, whilst it's not necessarily a brilliant film, I'll definitely admit the film itself does have its brighter sides of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Oh, sorry, Monty Python reference there. Try not to sue me. Anyways, so we have, I think, 4 different modes here. Or 5, I think. So we have the Chrome missions. We officially have 7 clearance levels we need to get through here if you include new agent training. So we have, obviously, clearance level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we also have new agent training, which technically counts as a level. Each of those will, of course, have their own segments, as I will be trying to demonstrate. And we also have tons of other shit here as well, as of which we have free play, we also have awards, options, garage, and World of Cars Online. So the characters we have available to us to start off the game As of which we do of course have some unlockable characters. And do I need to sign in? Oh, okay. Never mind. Apparently I need a PlayStation Network connection in order to get the downloadable content, but anyways. These are all of the characters we have available to us for now, at the start of the game, and we have quite a few characters here, including some of the Radiator Springs characters, which I think is important. But as for the World GP races, we effectively have Shu Todoroki, Jeff Gorvat, obviously that's a race car, supercar alternative, or IMSA alternative, I guess you could say, to Jeff Gordon, obviously. We also have Rahul Sarul, along with Francesco Bernoulli, Holly Shiftwell, Finn McMissile, and of course you basically know the rest. Because, well, most of these characters featured in the first film. But yeah, obviously there are of course some bundles we need to purchase, but again, I'm not prepared to do those because technically I am a poor slob, and I know very well that it requires money in order for me to purchase those other unlockable characters, because, well, this is when DLC started to become a thing. But yes, we also have awards, which I think is interesting, as of which we can choose between badges and crests. I'm going to assume this refers to achievements we can get, and we've pretty much got quite a few of these we can collect. Of course, I cannot promise I will get all of them, because, well, I'm not that committed. I'm committed to completing a game, but obviously not committed to completing a game in those instances. And we also have these as well, which I think is also pretty naff, to be completely honest. I can understand the badges, but the crests I think are pretty much the same, the way I see it. And yes, I did also test this game to be sure in knowing what precisely happens next. And I don't really think I can see anything else here. Okay, never mind. And so, yeah. We also get something called free play, which I'm going to assume refers to multiplayer. And obviously, I've not officially got that unlocked because, well, there's only one controller I really have switched on at the moment. And outside of all those things, I've heard this game is actually better than the film. Again, like I said, I thought the film was pretty funny, but I can definitely understand why lots of people weren't necessarily very fond with all of the silly spying and overall espionage nuances that the film itself had. Espionage, by the way, is another word for spying. Just search it up in your dictionary, it will no doubt say something that refers to spying. Anyways, so I think that's going to do it for this little introduction, and next time I will actually be getting on with the game itself. So, thanks for watching this 10-minute introduction, and I will see you all for the start of the game itself. As of which we have a total of 10 clearance levels we need to get through, and I'm not going to look through those until we get started with the game. But there's usually as many as 5 to 8 missions for each of these clearance levels, but yeah. Anyways, that'll do it for this introduction, and next time we will actually be getting on with the game itself. And hopefully I won't be ranting as much.